Emily Elmore with my vulnerability assessment of systems. It's for ISA 4220 and today is 4/19/2015. Intro. The details and date and time that the scan was carried out. The scan was conducted using Nessus on Kali Linux running on VMware Workstation 10 on Emily Elmore's home network via laptop. The Windows Server 2012 R2 scan began April 13th, 2015 at 6:55 p.m. and took 44 minutes. And the CentOS 7 scan began on April 13th at 7:21 p.m. and took 23 minutes. Testing team details. This assessment was conducted by Emily Elmore as an individual. For the network details, the assessment was conducted on two servers, a Windows Server 2012 R2 and a CentOS 7. The servers were created by Emily Elmore and VMware Workstation 10 on her home network. Scope of the test. No problems or issues were encountered during the scan, and the purpose of the test was to assess the vulnerabilities of the two servers that were created. And the type of test that was run was Nessus, which was running on Kali Linux, and it was chosen due to the large amount of plugins that are available and the ease of use, and also that it is free for personal use. Executive summary. There were two servers that were built. One was using Windows 2012 R2 and one CentOS 7. Certain services that are listed in this report, and you'll see in a later slide, were required to be on both systems. Once the servers were built, they were scanned using Nessus to detect any vulnerabilities or issues, and the services that were required were also verified on both systems. When the scan was complete, a report of errors was generated and categorized based on their level of severity, and the level of severity is shown in a slide or two for the vulnerability ranking score. The recommendations in this report were on the highest level severity errors that were given in the scan, and the highest level detected on both servers was medium severity, and that no info severity levels alerts will be included in this report. The services that were required and verified for the Windows Server 2012 R2, and those are firewall through Windows Firewall, HTTPS through IIS, and SMTP through IIS, DNS through Bind, Active Directory, LDAP and OpenLDAP, and Emmet 5.0. These are the services that were required and verified on the CentOS server. Those are firewall through IP tables, HTTPS through Apache, POP3 through Dovecot, Samba, DNS through Bind, LDAP through OpenLDAP, database through MySQL, SE Linux, and SSH through OpenSSH. As far as operating system security issues, none were discovered in the scan. There were two application security issues discovered. One was that the SSL RC4 cipher suite was supported, which is a medium severity, and that is through IIS. And there's also the SSL version 2 and 3 protocol detection, which is a medium severity, also on IIS. This is the vulnerability scale. This is what was used to complete the report and assessment. Okay, for the HTTPS security issues, on the Windows Server 2012 R2 system, the SSL RC4 cipher suite was detected to be enabled. And Microsoft recommends that this should be completely disabled in order to increase the level of security. It was also detected that SSL version 2 and 3 were enabled, which is not good practice. And both of these vulnerabilities are of medium severity on the vulnerability ranking scale contained in the report and also in this presentation. The recommendation for the SSL RC4 cipher suite error is to completely disable it, and I have in the report a few steps to completely disable that through some registry changes, and then for the version 2 and 3 of SSL, that should also be completely disabled, and I have a 8-step process also in the report on how to completely disable that. And no other issues were detected that were of a higher level. As I said, the info level wasn't included in this report. So I guess that concludes my vulnerability assessment of my systems. Thank you.